All right, cool. Mr. Dragon here again. Another quick one. Yeah, so we're still on the topic of business. Business guy, can't help it. Yeah, so checking. Oh, yeah, so with the business, we want to check to make sure that we are doing everything by the book. Now, another thing businesses get hiccup on is dealing with governments, new policies, and stuff like that. You could be building away with a new startup, think you're doing everything fine, and you're not. So always double check, triple check as much as possible. You see, we have to deal with governments who kind of made the law. So if they made the law, don't necessarily need to follow it. You understand? So chat with politicians that might be in your area, because kicking a fuss is what they do best, and you have to pay fines and whatever else that they might come up for you to pay or do in the future. So always double check to make sure that you and them straight as much as possible, and you'll be fine. Um, Necessarily, you don't need to do this right at the beginning. Um, I mean, if you want to, hats off to you. But you could do this like when you get a certain way, you see a little bit of success, you see your projection of where you can go in the future. Double triple check everything is straight, because trust me, they will come and make your life a living hell. So yeah, do that as much as possible. Um, Also, another thing that businesses fall on is taxes. Taxes, taxes. All right. As business owners, we want to take as much profit as we can, reinvest as early as we can, as soon as we can, so that we get the best out of our business, right? So again, which is all fine and dandy, but we have taxes we gotta pay, and a government that is going to do stuff to you if you don't pay them. So make sure you have a really good lawyer who can take care of books, but not just take care of books. Look at tax law, look at stuff that might be in your ear that pertains to you, that you might also benefit from too as well, because in looking at all these things, you would not just um, well, pay taxes, but you can also um, put yourself in a position where you don't have to pay some taxes, right? Because you're doing what the government wants you to do. So if the government wants you to do something a certain way, usually they give you a little kickback from taxes. They say, well, all right, cool, you don't have to pay this because you've done this. So look at those things, make sure you have a good tax accountant. Also have a lawyer who's also good in taxes as well. If you can do that when you get a certain way, you don't need to do this ASAP, but you definitely need to do this. So as I said, when you start seeing progress with your business, you're seeing some success, do this as soon as possible, right? Make sure those things are up to date. Uh, and I would say, look, even though you might have one accountant, one tax accountant or whatever, um, make sure you know others, that you can always triangulate information, because it's good that to know that your tax guy is up to date with others, so that you're everything is straight. That's what we're trying to make sure everything is straight, right? Yeah, so with that, yes, so we want to run this business, right? We want to run this business, we want to run this properly as much as possible. The best way to know that you could run this, that you're running this business properly, is that you can sell it tomorrow. A lot of people don't run their business like this. Now, you might not want to sell it. Definitely, if it's a good business to you, don't sell it, right? But you need to run it like you can sell it tomorrow, right? Because there's a lot of KPIs and other stuff that you need to know of, one. And then there's a lot of things you might need to do that you might not be doing initially. So you start off a business, you're just running a business, right? Making sure cash is there, turning that over every month, such and such. But you not be following that you need a balance statement, a cash flow statement, and all these different things that you need. You need to get these systems in there as soon as possible, so that um, yeah, so that basically you know what the business is doing first of all, And then secondly, that if anything, you could sell it, right? So that's a plus as well too. So you have all these things in the beginning. Anything happens, this information is available to you. You can get this done, no problem, no hassle, whatever. So yeah, make sure you can sell your business tomorrow. It would definitely be beneficial because, as I said, all those systems, all that information is up front. You'll need to go and look back in time or make up numbers or whatever, run it like that. You'll thank me when that day comes. So yeah, listen up, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, follow. Would appreciate it. Peace.